Welcome to another episode of Living a Beautiful Life. It's still me, Jessica Julex, the amazing lady, feeling pretty amazing to be back on the channel. Of course, it's a very big thank you to all of you who check out my videos, those who subscribed lately, those who share on the social media. Thank you so much. I can't ever thank you all enough, okay? Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Thank you. So today we will be talking about self-esteem. A lot of people have complained about having this low self-esteem, and it's really making them feel less of themselves. Some have complained about being so conscious, being overconscious of what people think or say about them. Whatever thing they have done doesn't count unless people have validated. And because people will always say something bad, no matter how good what you're doing, if someone else, they must say, this thing doesn't work for me. And once they hear that, they are so quick to admit that they are wrong, they are at fault, they are not doing it well, they are less of themselves, and it becomes a very big issue. The world itself is filled with a lot of antagonism, pull her down, pull him down syndrome everywhere. If you do not esteem or appraise or value yourself well, how would you now defend yourself from all of the people out there who are there to just pull you down? How would you defend yourself? So you need to build this self-esteem. And basically we'll be talking about what self-esteem really is, things that kill people's self-esteem, and then finally how to build the self-esteem. Self-esteem is simply confidence in one's own worth, being confident in your worth, knowing your worth, respecting and valuing yourself, having this regard and appraisal for yourself. You can't ever esteem yourself or value yourself or regard yourself if you do not know who you are, if you do not discover who you are. I tried also to check out some of the words that are related with this self-esteem, and I saw self-respect, self-worth, self-awareness, self-confidence, pride, and so on. And one common word there is self, meaning it primarily has to do with yourself, myself, the self there. It has to do with self. That is where the work is done. The building of the esteem and everything is done in the self. When you now build it well, it guides you on the way you relate and respond to other people. One of the things that kill people's self-esteem is over-consciousness of other people. Being so conscious of what people will say, being so conscious of what people will think about what you are doing. Sometimes they might not even be thinking or saying anything about you. And when you are about to do something, you are not driven with that force and the passion inside. The consideration and the consciousness of what people will think or say comes first. And it always makes you to wear your heart on your sleeve. What if something bad happens? They're gonna criticize me, they're gonna insult me. Comes first. So over-consciousness of what people think or say kills people's self-esteem. Another thing that kills people's self-esteem is criticisms. Some people do not know how to handle critics. Let's take, for instance, they are in a meeting or in a youth forum or in a kind of discussion, and they make some suggestions, and somebody stands up and opposes the suggestion or antagonizes them or shuts them up. They just shut up and say, I won't talk again, no. I won't talk again. This is how they always criticize. Who told you they are even sure of what they are saying, or that their own opinion is better than that of yours? So it's a very good thing to learn how to respond to criticisms. When people criticize you, you might just have to think about that thing they criticized you about, see if there is anything good about their criticisms. You can just take it, correct it, and move on. It doesn't call for you to start feeling less of yourself for anything. Another thing that kills people's self-esteem is being corrected in public. Some people feel so bad when they are corrected in public, or when they are constantly corrected in public. Let's take, for instance, if it's your parents you're staying with, or a guardian, or a mentor or your boss, if you have this kind of boss that wants to always correct you outside, wants to tell you things you're not good at outside, it starts making you feel less of yourself. Maybe when you are with other colleagues, they can throw it at you because they feel you are not good enough, and it will start affecting your esteem. Another thing that kills people's self-esteem is family background and upbringing. This self-esteem thing, it doesn't just happen overnight. It's not something that just happened within a day or a week. It is series of your encounter, your experience, your mistakes, everything about you as you go on in the journey of life that helps you build the self-esteem. It doesn't just happen overnight. And if you grew up maybe in a family that the parents have the final say, no matter what you have to bring on, your parents have the final say. Like, you do not even act anyhow. Anything you want to do, you have to show dad, you have to show mom. Mom and dad has the final say. They can ask you not to do this extramural lesson. They can force you to take a course in the university, force you to marry this person, force you to do a lot of things. It's going to kill your self-esteem if you grew up in that kind of environment. And sometimes if you're brought up maybe not with your parents, if you were brought up with an auntie or maybe someone you do not even know, or in baby's home, you are so limited to a whole lot of things. You do not have that right to come up with some things and act them, make mistakes and learn a lot of things. No, you are strictly under supervision and you do not have a right to do things by yourself. You don't even discover yourself until you leave that environment. These are some of the things that kill people's self-esteem. But however, once you can say, I have this low self-esteem because of so thing, it is already a half solution to your problem. Once you can say, this is my problem, it's already a half solution. So that leads us to how to build the self-esteem. Number one is to discover yourself. Like I said in the beginning, you can't build a self-esteem if you do not know yourself, if you do not discover your purpose, if you do not know your worth, if you do not know your value, your onions. It has to be built on something. It is when you discover yourself, put your strength, your weakness, your flaws, you are so aware of them, then nobody can make you feel bad about them. You can even laugh at those weaknesses you have. Nobody can mock you. Nobody can use them against you because you've known yourself and you understand your journey. Number two, acquire knowledge. Learn something. Be very good at something, no matter what it is. Can use your hands, your legs, your intellect, your skills. Just be good at a particular thing. It's going to make you relevant. It's going to make you have a self-worth. I read somewhere that nothing builds self-esteem as accomplishments. When you have created a whole lot of things or you've done some things and people are making use of them and telling you, I really felt good when I used this thing, or when I listened to you, it builds your self-esteem. Have you ever been in a situation when people tell you you can't do this thing or these things are not possible and you get to do it? In yourself, you feel like, I've done this. People said I can't do it, but I've done it. You start believing in yourself. You start having this self-esteem. Even when people tell you these things are not gonna work, you will be so deaf to what they are saying and you will do it. So acquire knowledge and start being exceptional in what you do. Just do it very well. It's going to make you relevant. It's going to build your self-worth and it's going to help you build your self-esteem. Number three, pay sincere compliments. When you see people who are doing very well as well in what they are doing, or people who are even better than you are, there is no big deal in paying sincere compliments. It doesn't make you less of who you are. It doesn't diminish your own worth. It is really a sign of strength when you see people who are doing very well and you say, babe, you're good. I mean, you are very good. It's going to kill any form of jealousy in you and it's going to make you easy to learn things from people. When it becomes so easy for you to pay sincere compliments to people, it's going to make you secure about your own self and the things you can do. And security is just the foundation, what you need in order to build the self-esteem. Number four, keep getting better. Get better physically, socially, financially, and otherwise. It's going to build your self-esteem. If there is any aspect of you that you feel you're so uncomfortable with or that is making you feel less of yourself, work on them seriously. If you are in this class or in a group and the teacher is always making you feel bad because other people are doing better than you are, work on it. All those things that make you feel less of yourself, write them down and start working on them. Number five, ignore insults. If you ever have a reason to fight when you are insulted, then maybe you deserve that insult. When people insult you, they actually want you to feel bad or feel less of yourself. And the best thing for you to do is just to ignore that insult. Okay? Do not let it affect your self-esteem. No matter what you have been insulted about, you can only get better. Then number 6, if you want to respect, earn it. Do not fight for respect. Do not demand for respect. Do not request for it. Let it come because people want to respect you based on who you are. So just carry yourself in a way that will make people respect you. If you fight for respect, then you don't deserve it. Respect is earned. So when people feel like you are not worth their respect, maybe it's up to them. They look at you and they feel like they don't want to respect you or you don't want their respect. There's no problem. It's no problem. After all, you do not respect everybody, do you? That is why I told one of my friends who's a teacher and who has been having problems with the students about greeting and respect and all of that. And I told her, babe, see, some of the students do not greet their parents at home. Do not fight and kill yourself over their matter. If you get to their houses and ask their parents about them, some of them do not even respect or love. So do what you want to do and get out. Yeah, that was what I told my own students. It's simply wishing me good morning. I wish you back. So if you feel like we don't have to, it's no big deal. It's not problem at all. I can even give you mine for you to hold. There's no problem. You might not do it like me, but the truth is, if you keep requesting for that respect and you don't get it, it's going to make you feel like you don't deserve it. That is why you're not getting it. But when you free everybody to act, respect, or acknowledge, or regard you, it's up to them. And then last but not the least, look good and feel good. Just the way it sounds, look good, feel good. When you look good, you feel good. And the way you feel affects every other thing about you. Most times, people's self-esteem are built when they receive compliments and admiration from people. They feel like they are accepted, they are welcomed, they are presentable. So shower well, maintain good hygiene and a very healthy diet. That you want to maintain the shape, or you want to add more flesh, or you want to burn those fats, they are all in diet. And the diet also affects your look. Yes. You know what happens when you have this sunburn or this black spots or acne or this serious issue, maybe with your face or your leg? You know, when people are coming out, you tend to hide yourself because you feel like you're not so good, you're not good enough to show up there unless you cover them. That is just what happens when you are not looking so good and feeling good about yourself. So that's a very good point for you to take proper care of yourself. Everybody must not be fat, everybody must not be slim. So but in any way you found yourself, you can maintain it and get the best out of it. Like I told my friend who was telling me based on my last week video on originality that her shape is making her feel like not so proud of herself. And I told her there are these bold and beautiful models. Everybody doesn't have to be slim, but you have to bring out the best in your shape. Discipline yourself and work on that shape. Like I said before, you can't build your self-esteem on nothing. It has to be built on something. So acquire knowledge and keep getting better on yourself. Keep getting better with yourself. Anything that makes you uncomfortable and anything that you feel it's all about you, you can actually keep working on yourself or change the way you see it and become proud of them. Unless you tell me there is something about you that you can't work on, maybe you should tell me that. I'm so interested to know that. If there is anything you feel like you can't work on, then let's know what that thing is. So quickly before I go, there is just a tiny line between the self-esteem thing, the self-confidence thing, the self-love thing, and pride. Pride is actually part of this family, but when you get arrogant with it, it comes on the negative side. That doesn't mean that what people say do not matter. Don't just let those things stop you from being yourself or make you feel less of yourself. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll chat with you on the next episode. I hope my tips were helpful for you to build and maintain your self-esteem. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more interesting videos. My name is Jessica. Do you like till I come your way on the next episode? The next time someone makes a rude remark about you, smile, sip your drink, and change the topic. Confident people laugh at ridiculous feedbacks. Okay?